I'll just park here tomorrow again, since the parking's free here. Huh? What the heck is this? Damage claim of $473,040?
Trouble Busters!
Tom, wanna go to casino with me tonight? Of course I do! The casino's been waiting for me to come, so I have to go! I'm such a dedicated man! Yes, you're dedicated to gambling. My name is Tom. I'm an owner of a franchised convenience store. I never keep any money overnight while my business is running well. However,
I'll just park here tomorrow again since the parking is free here.
Sir, your car! You forgot to take your car with you! Before you go home, please take your car with you.
I didn't forget it. I parked it there. Don't you understand?
Then I'd have to tell you to stop. This isn't your private parking lot.
I made sure to buy stuff, though.
Yes, and that means that you're done shopping with us, right? I'd like you to immediately remove your car from our parking lot. You can't refuse.
How dare you talk to a
Hey, Tom! Do you have Odin soup that's been stewed nicely? Oh no, he ran away again! That bastard! Since Jackson just wouldn't stop parking his car in our lot for a long time, I decided to talk to him again. However, he didn't care to listen, but I can't just stop providing parking for free. Hey, what should I do in a situation like this?
So, he went there now?
Huh? What do you mean?
That customer used to park his car for a long time at the parking lot in my convenience store before he started doing it at your place.
Tell me more about it.
Yeah.
According to my friend, he used to do something similar with a used car before at his parking lot, and because of that, my friend had to shut down his store tomorrow.
I'm so mad, Tom. Ugh!
Oh, Alan.
If I knew that were to happen, I shouldn't have decided to pay a set amount of royalty to the head office.
I'll treat you to this dinner today, okay?
Ugh, Tom!
That bastard! I can't believe he did it, not only at my shop, but at Alan's shop too! Alan, I'll avenge you! I'm not letting him get away with this! Trouble Busters! Starting the next day, I decided to execute a plan, and that plan is to not say anything to him anymore. That's right, nothing. Nothing. At all.
What is it? Insurance premium, cell phone bill, and the credit card bill. Huh? What the heck is this? This is such a ridiculous amount. It says $473,040. This is like an inheritance at some kind of a clique. I can't possibly pay this much. This is bad. I gotta get out of here as soon as possible. What do I do? What am I supposed to do in a situation like this? Oh, this is it. Damage claims can't be ignored. I see. A petition, huh? There's also a form to fill out the answer. But damage claims aren't criminal cases, so I don't have to pay it as long as I ignore it. This time a summon, huh? Go to the court, huh? I hereby deliver the judgment. As the defendant has failed to appear, this case will be decided as a default judgment, and the court fully accepts the plaintiff's claims and demands. So, a parking lot of a shop is considered private property, and the police can't get involved with civil matters, huh? I just need to ignore the damage claim, and the police can't do anything about it, so there's nothing for me to be afraid of.
Here's the title of obligation. Please, go ahead and enforce.
What? Zero balance? That's not possible! I should have had at least $3,000 in here. What about my bank book? Seizure? What the heck's a seizure? Don't tell me that this was about the lawsuit I was getting all those letters for. In that case, what about my paycheck? Hey, where's our manager? Where's Mr. Hasya?
Jackson.
Mr. Hasya! Thank goodness. I was just looking for you.
What on earth have you done?
Huh?
We got a mail from the court saying that your assets are being seized.
The company gets a notice too?
So what on earth happened that made your assets seized?
Oh, it's not even a big deal. I just got dragged into a neighborhood problem, that's all.
It's an asset seizure, though. this can't happen over just a neighborhood problem.
But it's true. It's just a small issue pertaining some noise.
And does this mean you were at fault for that trouble?
No way. They're in the wrong.
Then you're telling me that you weren't at fault for anything, right? Can I trust your words?
Of course you can.
Oh, thank goodness.
I guess I've concealed it.
In that case, you need to make sure you file a counterclaim regarding this matter.
Counterclaim?
That's right. You said you weren't at fault, didn't you?
Well, that's right, but...
Then you need to fight. You can't maintain the dignity of your soul given that they seized your assets too. This matter is spreading across our office, and you'll end up with your reputation damaged if you don't do anything about this.
That's true, but I don't know if I want to start a war.
Even if you forgive them, I don't. The enemy must have taken advantage of your kind heart. If you're not gonna fight this war, I'm gonna fight it on your behalf.
Hold on a second, I'll do it. I'll file a counterclaim.
I see. You choose to fight.
Yes, sir, right away. What do I do? I can't possibly file a counterclaim. I mean, I'm at about 90% fault for this. If there's just rumors spreading across at my workplace, I can just wait until everyone forgets about it and think about what to do after I feel calmer. I'm sure people will forget about it in no time. What? You're requesting for a different account manager? What happened so suddenly? I've always been your account manager all these years. Well, for lack of better way to say this, you had someone claim damage from you, didn't you? Yes, I did, but... And I also heard that you ignored those claims and neglected to attend court when you were summoned, which caused your assets to be seized. My boss says he can't trust someone like you. That's a personal problem! It has nothing to do with work! I don't know what to say to you. Personally, I'd have to say that I prefer to conduct business with an account manager who's not being sued, rather than one who's being sued. You can't bring in personal feelings to work! Anyway, I'm very sorry. We already decided this. Hello? Hello? No way. That client was my most major client I handle.
Jackson? The $10 million contract that our entire company had put in all of our efforts to has been canceled.
Oh my goodness. Don't tell me that the reason was...
It's because of your forced seizure for the damage claim.
I knew it.
Why haven't you filed a counterclaim for it? I told you so many times to do so.
Well,
All right. In that case, I'll negotiate with the plaintiff in person on your behalf.
Hold on a second. I'll go, okay?
So, what do you want from me at this point?
Well, I wanted to settle this matter as peacefully as possible.
Huh. At this point, huh?
Even if we were to get mad at each other, it's not gonna solve anything, you know? So I was wondering if we could settle this matter on our own.
What's this money?
It's settlement money. I collected it from everywhere I could. And there's $50K here. So if we could please...
It's not enough.
Huh?
I'm telling you that you're short by $432,040. Even if we were to subtract the $3,030 that we seized from your bank account in advance, you still owe me $420,010. You're completely short.
Don't be so ridiculous. I can't get that much money so easily.
Then we're not settling this on our own.
What's with that attitude? I'm telling you that I'm willing to compromise. Besides, the $473,040 that you're claiming is a lie to begin with, isn't it? If that much loss was caused, your convenience store would have already shut down. I already know it.
I know it too. What exactly are you trying to tell me?
I'm telling you that I already know what you're up to.
What I'm up to?
That's right. I've been a regular customer at your convenience store for over a year, so I know everything. You're into gambling. I'm sure you just want to make some cash so you could go gamble. So you've been taking advantage of the parking situation to do this to me. I already know what you're trying to do. Besides, I've been doing my part to compromise that I'll settle by paying you $50K, but you're being way too greedy about this.
Right back at you with those words. You're trying to settle a $473,040 lawsuit with just $50,000? Which tells us how greedy you are.
What did you just say?
Look, our shop never shut down, simply because we built a new parking space where you wouldn't have seen from your angle where you usually park your car.
What? When?
This means that the amount I claimed was a legitimate amount, and you caused that big a financial burden on me.
But that must be a lie. I mean, we're talking about $473,040. There's no way you'd be spending that much money just to build one extra parking space.
The average sales at my shop is around $6,500.
Huh?
Average spending of our customers is $720. The average daily foot traffic at our store is 903 customers. This means that for the 5 parking spaces that I have at my shop, each space covers about 180 customers. From there, I could calculate that having you occupy one of my parking spaces will cause about $1,290 in damage to my shop on a daily basis. And since you were parking your car for 24 hours a day for 365 days a year, the damage comes out to be $473,040. This has nothing to do with the fact that I enjoy gambling. It's the amount of damage you cause the convenience store. Do you understand?
I was underestimating him. I thought he was just a gamble-holic manager of a shop, but I never thought he'd be calculating everything.
But then, it's also true that I enjoy gambling. Even when I'm gambling, which is my hobby, I end up thinking about you when I'm playing, and I kept losing. I wish I could demand damage for that, too.
You're kidding me. I'm not gonna let you claim that. This is enough. I have my own thoughts about this, okay? You're going to regret not accepting the $50K to settle this matter between us. Blah!
Hey, you bastard! Who are you guys? Jackson! Where the heck is Jackson? Hey, you! What on earth is happening?
You have an employee named Jackson, don't you?
Yeah, Jackson used to work here until just yesterday. In past tense? Does that mean he quit his job? That's right. He suddenly resigned on the spot yesterday. I asked him the reason, but he said it was personal. Then what about his paychecks? He asked for it to be handed to him personally upon resignation. Damn it, he was a step ahead of us.
He's completely doing this maliciously. He knew that his money would get seized if his pay were to get deposited directly to his bank account. I can't believe he vanished from his workplace, too.
Do you know anything about his whereabouts? Well, I asked him a few times, but he just wouldn't tell me where he'll be working now, or any information related to it. That bastard! Yeah. Is this world all about whoever stays a step ahead?
I'm not going to let him do this. I'm not naive enough to let a villain win.
Mr. Cobweb, where are you going?
Here.
Was there always a building here?
Please, watch your steps, since it's dark in here.
Hey, wait, Mr. Cobweb, where are you taking me?
Here.
Here?
Hello, Jackson. You're early again. Mr. Anderson, good morning. I'm grateful for this job opportunity. What's the matter, Jackson? Oh, about these men. They said they needed you for something, so I brought them here.
Long time no see, Jackson.
Why on earth are you here? My name is Dave Cobweb, and I'm a lawyer who has a brother who's a private investigator. I'm not saying this just because he's my family, but he's actually really good at what he does.
Yeah, Joe Cobweb, the detective, found out where you are for me.
No way. I moved all the way out of town to run from him.
Alright, now you know that you can't escape the seizure no matter where you run, right?
Seizure? What's this about? Mr. Jackson here has been plotting matters so his assets won't get legally seized by Mr. Tom here. Hold a second. Why are his assets getting seized? He hasn't told me anything about this.
Of course not. It'll only be a disadvantage for him. But to make sure his assets don't get seized again, I'm sure he started working here under a condition that he get paid cash, and it'll be handed to him personally. Isn't that so?
That's exactly right. Is that because he's being sued for something and his assets are being forced seized? Is that so, Jackson? Well, I trusted your words, and that's why I agreed to pay you in person instead of a direct deposit. There's no problem with that, is there? It's not illegal for you to personally hand me the pay. Sure, handing the pay itself isn't illegal. In the first place, under the Labor Standards Act, wages are in principle to be paid directly in cash, while bank transfers are common nowadays. That is merely a practical arrangement made with the worker's consent.
The problem is the fact that you were trying to stop your pay from getting seized, and that's why you demanded your pay to be personally handed to you.
Is that true, Jackson? Of course not! I just wanted to receive it in person because I'd feel even more grateful for the pay itself. So that's why I was asking for it to be handed over.
Then why did you sell your car and purchase another car under a balloon loan?
What's wrong with buying a new car because my other car was getting old? That is because, with a car purchased through a residual value loan, the registered owner of the vehicle is not the contract holder, but the dealer. And in that case...
Yeah, since the registered owner is someone else, the car can't be seized. This is an obstruction of enforcement.
So what? This is just a civil matter. No, it's a criminal case. What you did in this case constitutes the crime of obstructing a forced sale. This is a criminal offense punishable by up to 3 years of imprisonment or a fine of up to $25,000. $25K fine? On top of the $423,040 damage claim?
That's right. And we're pressing charges against you for that while also claiming damages from you. So you better be ready for this. $473,040? I'm not gonna give you a single penny discount. First, this is for myself. You better take it.
This is going exactly the way I imagined. You can press charges or do anything you want.
Huh?
I'm gonna file for bankruptcy right now, before you do anything about this. The law won't be able to sanction me. I don't care if I end up with a criminal history. That's not gonna be a reason for the company to fire me, and I win this game. Right now, I have 0 assets, and I have less than $9,900 cash on me. Therefore, there's nothing that the law can take from me. And once I file for a personal bankruptcy, my paychecks can't be seized at that point. And yet, you won't be able to collect the damage from me, and I won't ever have to pay that fine. I absolutely win this game, and you're a total loser! You're still obligated to pay. I'm telling you that even if you file for bankruptcy, you're still obligated to pay it. Obligations to pay damages arising from malicious intent are considered non-dischargeable debts, so they cannot be eliminated even through personal bankruptcy. This also includes fines imposed as criminal penalties. What?
This means that the law isn't easy enough to let go of a malicious person like you. Also, just because you make the same face doesn't give you the same outcome. You absolutely win, huh? After all that you've done, there's no such thing as an absolute victory for you.
You can't prove the fact that I had malicious intentions, so you never know that it won't get eliminated, right?
I can prove your malicious intentions easily with this USB. I have proof here that you had your car parked at my parking lot every single day from the surveillance camera.
That can't be possible, because you made sure to disconnect the cables on those surveillance cameras, right? What? You must be wondering how I'm aware of this.
My friend told me all about the trick you play. That's why I made sure to place a dummy surveillance camera where it was clearly visible from where you parked.
Then how on earth did you get the footage? I've been confirming every day, but I didn't see any other camera.
Of course not. I was doing this with manpower.
Manpower? This means that he had a live human recording your car being parked in that space 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. That's just so persistent. You guys are just persistently coming after me. You guys are crazy.
Crazy? How are we crazy?
You were getting tons of customers thanks to me.
Huh?
You've heard of a shill, right? I was being the shill for your place. Because I was occupying your parking space, your customers felt like your convenience store was being popular, which made them choose to buy at your shop. To add, I've been buying canned coffee at your convenience store every month. I was a proud customer. I was shopping at your store and attracting more customers for you. You can't ever be too grateful for me. I'd understand if you appreciate me, but I don't understand what I've ever done to deserve this treatment.
That's because I don't consider you my customer. So that's why I decided to claim damage. You say you were attracting customers for us? Who? What? When? Where? Did I ever ask you to do that? You did something that I never asked you to do. And you can't be acting as if you've done some good deed.
But I have a point.
No, you don't. The stores that are providing free parking spaces are calculating the profit based on the amount of available parking space, the number of customers they can expect from that space, and the amount of sales they yield. And yet, you still don't understand the loss that we have to take because you keep occupying one space. This case is extremely malicious, and I'm going to collect every penny you owe me in one pay.
In one pay?
What you did constitutes the crime of obstructing a compulsory sale, which is punishable by up to 3 years in prison or a fine of up to $25,000.
That's the exact amount that was expected. At this point, I beg you, I'll accept the criminal consequences, so can you at least waive the damages?
Stop being so convenient to yourself. Because of you, my convenience store ended up taking huge damage, and my friend's convenience store had to shut down. On a later day, you'll be getting another huge damage claim regarding how you were parking your car for a long time at my friend's convenience store parking lot. So get ready for it. This is for my friend.
Oh, no, 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 no!
And so, Jackson was hit with a damages claim for exceeding several times his lifetime earnings. And with the police's approval, he ended up parking the car called his life behind bars. After eventually getting out and returning to his hometown in Shikoku, Jackson found a new job at a convenience store, still unaware that he would soon be troubled by customers who left their cars parked for hours without permission. Now for some brighter news, with the long-term illegal parking finally gone, my convenience store regained its peace, and we even welcomed a new member to the team.
Tom, look at this product!
Is that a new product? Is this...
Alan, I gotta go!
Huh?
I gotta go gamble! What? Tom, you're working right now! You just borrowed money from me too! Wait, Tom!
Trouble Busters!